Welcome to well, sorry. Welcome to another episode of our Uboat 1304. We are currently in the West Atlantic, close to US coast. We just resupplied with the U491 milk cow U-boat. We did engage a convoy, medium convoy, recently, and now we are going to install the weather station as requested by headquarters. Alright, so our destination is
Kurs
there.
auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Let's go.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
I just want to keep an eye on our U-boat. Supply U-boat, do not crash with them. We should be fine. Yeah. Alright. Right, all set. Let's go.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Our discipline is completely down. The fatigue is already -40, so currently maximum. The crew is really tired. We haven't had any vacation for a long time now, and we are trying to do both in parallel. So install the weather station, also work on the Operation Drumbeat objectives. But let's get there. Let's get to the Labrador, North Labrador. Install the station, and then we can continue with the Operation Drumbeat.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Kurs setzen. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
50 Meter.
Anblasen!
Karoline, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Lenzpumpe einschalten.
Karoline.
Alright, so we are currently going to install the weather station. We are just going to resupply our galley. And we are getting close to our destination where to install the station. The water here is quite shallow, I think. Let's check, at
Melden Sie
least
mir die aktuelle
from the map
Tiefenmessung.
perspective. Or the information in the map. Yes, we are already approaching the coast. We do not see any contacts yet.
Tiefe unter Kiel, 14 Meter.
No, only 14 meters. But let's use binoculars to see exactly what's going on. If there are any enemy warships somewhere nearby. think it's still January, maybe already February, we'll double check soon enough. Okay, now it's 14 January 1942, 5:55 in the morning.
Herr Karoline, wir nähern uns den angegebenen Koordinaten im nördlichen Labrador.
Ja.
Wir werden mit den Vorbereitungen zur Aufstellung der Wetterstation beginnen.
Yeah, thanks, Horst. I already know that. We are getting close. Alright, so currently it looks alright, but we will spend here some time during while the team will be installing the station, so we'll definitely have to keep an eye on them, on the enemy warships. Yeah. Currently no warships inside. Just finishing the whole circle soon. Yeah, nothing in front, nothing nearby, so that's good. How far are we from the target destination? Let me double check. Five miles here, so we can use some time compression.
Herr Karoline, wir befinden uns in flachen Gewässern.
Alright, so we are really close. Let me check the
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
current depth here.
Tiefe unter Kiel 8 Meter.
Right, quick look, and if there is no one inside, then we'll just already send the team. Yeah, looks alright, so let's slow down.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Yeah, and we are going to send them. Okay, so crucial number is Anton, because he has one sailor to be assigned more than the rest of them. Yeah, let's do that. So already leaving our U-boat. And they will start with scouting the area before they start installation, so find the best spot. Yeah, scout the area. And we will slowly approach our rendezvous point there.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
While they build the station, scout the area first, and then build the station. We are not equipped with T5s anymore, like full 14 torpedoes. We have a couple of them, like T5s, maybe 4 or 5 of them. The rest is standard TV2, T3. What was available on our milk cow U-boat. Alright, so I'll assign myself on a duty on the bridge, on the lookout, with additional
Ich
2
könnte etwas
sailors.
Hilfe gebrauchen.
Bestätige.
to like cover the whole area as much as we can if there are any warships coming in. And we'll ask Horst to check on the
Horchraum besetzen.
radar if we can pick something up.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
So we are at our destination and the team has to perform their tasks. We do not see any warships at the moment and we are just going to stop now because we are already in the rendezvous point. Very, very close. Couple of meters left.
Herr Karoline, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
Right now. Alright, so let's give the team time and I will remain on the bridge on a watch. Alright.
Der Kunde hat uns einen idealen Standort für die Wetterstation gefunden. Es ist ein kleiner Fußmarsch, aber es sollte sich lohnen. Wir warten auf Ihren Befehl, Herr Karoline.
Alright, so they found a good spot and we started building the station. From the look of it, the station will be finished in a couple of minutes.
Die
Yep.
Wetterstation ist aufgebaut und in Betrieb. Wir haben sie an einer guten Stelle positioniert,
It's up and running.
um die notwendigen Daten zu erfassen. Jetzt müssen wir nur noch auf die Funkübertragung warten, um zu überprüfen, dass alles wie vorgesehen funktioniert.
No, we just have to prove that it
Herr
works.
Karoline, eingehendes
The team will retreat to our boat now. And we already received the message. We have to send him to a radio.
Funkraum besetzen.
Funkspruch erhalten.
Alright, so the weather station works. Perfect. What do we see there, by the way? Already see some smoke from the ships, but they are probably moving north behind the coast, so this is alright. And let's check the other side. All looks empty. Alright, so we will slowly, gently move away. Just
Kleine Fahrt zurück.
okay, also let's reset
Ich könnte
the
etwas
standard combination of the sailors, supporting sailors for everyone. Yes, that's fine. And then we will go to our friendly U-boat to resupply, which is CD1, somewhere here
Kurs
in this
setzen.
sector. We'll go around the coast. The water is probably quite shallow there, but that should work. Okay, let's just turn a bit gently. And now let's continue.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
And I would like to see the boats which were already there, if they are gone. I mean ships, enemy ships. That are behind it. It's just like remaining smoke behind the forest already. This seems okay. We have one more there. We have to pay attention to 180. At least that's for now. It's still dark, which is very good for our covert operation right now. There is not even like a sun on the horizon. The east is over there, so the sun exactly where the enemy ship is. This may be a corvette or destroyer, or maybe just a speedboat. This looks like a corvette, so let's keep an eye on them.
Alarm! Korvette in Sicht. Peilung 330 Grad.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 10 Meter.
We also see fast attack craft in front of us, so we will have to dive immediately. Radio silence. Maybe do
Vorfluten.
decks wash first. So those are gone behind the coast, so we don't see them anymore. So the fast attack craft is somewhere there, at 9, somewhere there. I do not see, maybe just tiny bit there. And the corvette is currently getting closer. Still night time. Still quite dark, so we should be alright.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 9 Meter.
It's quite shallow, so I assume... Hi Lagarovsky, how are you?
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Alright, let's do that
Ja, Herr Karoline. Ich
properly.
kümmere mich darum.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern. Herr Karoline, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln!
Yeah, my wife is also ill. Same maybe like a cold. So yeah, but I'm managing, I'm fine. Thanks. So currently we have 4 of them. We have 3 fast attack crafts and 1 corvette. So these are somewhere there 5 degrees, then 24 degrees. And then 358. 358, yeah, somewhere there, alright. Still quite far away, but we just don't want to
Halbe Fahrt voraus!
get caught in this shallow water.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 6 Meter.
We just installed the weather station. I think it's the last one from the headquarters, because now it's in Canada. But yeah, we do not want to get detected, so we just dived. This is flower class from the look of it. We can maybe do it later. At least we have seen it from like the deck, from the bridge before, so we know. And then we can also set all of the fast attack crafts, because there is only one option at the moment, I think. Yeah. So we can identify all MTBs. So we have MTB 355, then we have 17. There's one more 349 somewhere there. Let's look. 348. Yeah, somewhere there. Another MTB. And the last one is at 15 degrees, so somewhere there. $13 already, okay. Fine. So we identified all 4 of them. The corvette is 335, so there. Somewhere, yeah, somewhere there. They maybe move away all of them. Let's not rush it. Nope, there are no English submarines at all. Only German U-boats from time to time. Not yet, at least. They still have trouble with Type 9. So we'll see how well this will be managed and when. Let's switch to electric manually, but keep the snorkel out
Alles klar, ich werde
for
mich darum
air.
kümmern.
Okay, so MTB 330 said remove from right to left, which is perfect. They are just somewhere very far away, probably. 347. We do not see like any. There is something there. That's a Corvette 340. So they are probably going to like maybe get closer to the Corvette, but this is like really far away still. They are getting tiny bit closer. So let's try to measure the distance. Not sure, it's really very hard to see at the moment.
Aktualisieren.
Let's start
Entfernung
with
zum Ziel
this
4,
value.
5, 3, 7 Meter.
MTBs are already to our 90 left almost. And we have one more at 102. Let's check that. 102. Somewhere there should be one more. 101. I do not see it at all. Like, not at all. Probably too far away. 100 somewhere there right now. Nope. So flower class is directly in front of us. Let's check the distance. Now it's tiny bit better. Okay, that's bad. With this mirroring of the view, it's close to impossible to see it. Such a weather, time of day, and also distance.
Aktualisieren.
Probably closer, but
Entfernung
okay.
zum Ziel 5, 2, 0. 5 Meter.
Okay, we have two more coming from our right side. We are currently half ahead speed. Electric.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Three of them on the right side.
Tiefe unter Kiel 4 Meter.
We're getting really shallow. I can't see them like. Can't detect them by the scope. Looks like there are some there, but I don't see it at all. 96. $91. Nope. So the MTBs that were left, 200, 160 something, are probably disappearing already from the view because there is only two of them left. Yeah. Alright, so let's check firstly the flower class because these are the closest one. Alright, so the MTB is 83 now. Can we see them already? Probably not. They maybe are going completely like maybe parallel to our course. We are quite slow. Currently submerged in electric. Yeah.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1 Meter.
That's really shallow. So the MTBs that are left, 257, are just one remaining from the three of them. That's good, but I would like to really detect the MTBs here on the... Oh, currently there was something. 86. We did get it very briefly already. One of you. Alright, very hard to detect. Since the Convoy is getting away already, let's try to measure them again. So something like there. Roughly saying.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
As soon as we
Entfernung zum Ziel 5, 0,
scrape the
4,
bottom,
0 Meter.
we'll have to go to text the wash again. MTB is 91. 85, 86. Somewhere there. Now I think I see it. Yes. That's MTB. And the last one is 95. Oh, this one I can't see yet. Maybe there. Yeah, I think I see it. Yeah. Right. So we did recognize all 4 detected ships. Let's keep an eye on first on the corvette and also on the depth below.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel, 7 Meter.
Alright, much better than before. These are completely gone. And it's like 100 something already. So we see them here. See, this is this fast attack craft. Very far, but still visible. One behind it, probably. No. Or in front. Yeah, there is one more over there. Just barely moving in front of the landmass. Okay, so if they were going like parallel to us and now they are turning back, so hopefully we'll get rid of them soon. The corvette seems to be disengaged as well already. The last one is somewhere there. So we will maybe even continue on diesel very soon. Let's do that already. Oops, yes.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Currently see only those 4. They are there. Now it's a bit better visible. What are MTBs? Not sure what the abbreviation stands for, but it's like before we identified them it was called fast attack craft. So I would say these are like speedboats. Yeah, let me maybe show you something. If I switch to map view and if we select one of them, this is how it looks. So this is the MTB. Very basic, very small, fast boat. And just, you see there are probably 2 tubes, maybe 2 torpedoes and couple of... Not sure if they even have a depth charges. Maybe they have 4 of them, like these barrels. Yeah. Looks like a couple of depth charges, maybe some other guns. Do not see big deck gun. Maybe some machine gun over there or something like that. So this is MTB. And they are, to be honest, quite close. 179 already, 180. So that's one there. Followed by the second one there. And this is the last one. Where is it? There. Ah, quite far. And the corvette is 69. So let's check the corvette. 69 over there. So these are like completely away. Hi VM4N. I missed your message for a moment. Because I was trying to answer this MTB question. How are you? Okay, so there is one MTB just behind. And it's not so far. So let's use some tiny compression. Yeah, I'm not worrying. Just explaining. Yeah. Motor torpedo board. Ah, okay. Motor torpedo. So these 2 tubes are probably torpedo tubes. They can fire torpedoes. Let me show you again. So those tubes. One there and one there. So these tubes are probably torpedo tubes. From the look of it. Motor torpedo boat. Alright. We again learned something new. Together. And the speed is, let me go back to my Captain, and let's... Oops, not this way. MTB 41 kilometers, 41 knots, so this is a really fast one. One there. One... No, behind, I guess. We don't see because of our smoke. Maybe there is something moving. There is some moving object. Okie dokie. So we double checked last time the corvette, and if we are fine, I think we can go decks of wash again. It is 77, so somewhere here. Yeah.
Vorfluten!
Should be fine.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Let's close the snorkel. Yeah, I learned a lot playing games, to be honest. But yeah. Objective of this mission is currently the war with US already started, so we are at war with US, and there is Operation Drumbeat happening. So we really German U-boats are attacking the convoys directly, like on American coast. But no, in order to not travel to Europe and back and so on, we already took parallel mission, which is to install the weather station in North Labrador, which we currently just did. We are leaving the area. It was installed just there, I think. Yeah, so we're just leaving the area. There are some patrols around, so we will see how successful we are to evade them. Then we come to the CD1 sector. There is a milk cow, our supply U-boat there. We resupply, and then continue with attacking the Drumbeat. I mean, doing the objectives of Drumbeat. This is just tonnage, nothing special. We do not have to have like a mission even assigned to us. We just continue on the sectors to sink as much as we can, and then we'll get every time. Technically, not every time. We have to, if you would like to unlock this milk cow again, we'll have to return to to flotilla base in France and then return here to this operation. But I would like to really just continue, maybe up to, I don't know, 200,000, 250,000, and then we just leave back to Europe. So it will be already like maybe a couple of months long mission, separated into parts. It's quite funny with especially the one weather station here, because it was the Germans set it like Canada weather station service or something like that. Even the name is like Canada, based on Canada, and it was discovered not so long ago that the weather station was still there broadcasting the information, even though it was like Nazi German weather station, but it was operational until not so long ago, as I said, a couple of years ago or decades ago or whatever. I will double check when exactly it was discovered that it's not Canadian. And I already know what is like the outcome of this one. Technically it's also written here. So if we will successfully install it, return back to France and like really close the mission, then we'll have improved weather forecast, which is defined as an improved weather forecast tasks will be unlocked on the headquarters map that will allow to conserve more fuel. So when this is finished, we'll have to then assign one officer from the which is in the headquarters to work on the task, and as soon as this is finished, our consumption on the long trips will be lowered, because we know like they did it in this way in the game. So as soon as we have weather station, we can save fuel. So we just have to avoid all the enemy patrols, but then we should be completely fine. I just want to visually double check where they are currently. We are already decks of war, so we are not as fast as before, or maybe the same speed as an electric half ahead when submerged, but it's still dark, quite dark, even though it's already almost 9 AM. But it's January, so typically on this latitude, longitude coordinates, it's very longer nights. So we should... Ah, that's not bad yet, hopefully. I do not want to go like full surface yet, because there is this corvette close by, and there are also this attack craft somewhere behind us. I think that's... nope. Do we see something moving behind us? It's like quite challenging, like in front of the landmass. 1977, yeah. So it was from 1940, let's say we did it in 1942, so around 1940 until 1977, yeah. Thanks, Lagarovsky. We'll learn again something new. Yeah. So these are 89, so let's keep an eye on the corvette. With just tiny compression. They are moving away at the moment, and they are turning back. And probably getting a tiny bit closer. Or we are currently at parallel course. So if they will not like moving to cross our path, then we can remain on this distance, this course for longer until the sun will be up. Because I think in such a dark night they can't see us. That looks quite okay, so let's do a tiny bit faster compression. They are maybe even moving like away. Okay. So I will go to the map view, and we can even, I think we can even surface fully now. Yeah, let's do that.
Alarm beenden!
Even better. As you can see, the stress level of the crew is raising fast, because they are completely tired. They were on vacation for a long time, and they won't be a couple of months again. We are already 24 days at sea, so we left La Rochelle somewhere in, I think it was maybe still December. We installed the Christmas tree, so I think it was just before Christmas. So then we encountered, we resupplied at our Uboat. Then we encountered the Convoy, I think it was BB9 somewhere there, yeah. So it was done yesterday, so we encountered the medium Convoy. We did this 40,000 tons, and we resupplied again, and now we went for the weather station, and we are going back to resupply. And as we will see somewhere here, if we have to resupply, I would just want to see the fuel and other stuff, but if not, we did not fire a single torpedo yet on this mission. Maybe we'll just stand here and try to maybe get some convoy from the St. John's or Halifax or Sydney. All these three ports technically are launching convoy, so we can patrol this area and maybe find some prey. Alright, so we are surfaced. All seems good. Okay, alarm was cancelled, so let's reassign them properly. Yeah, that's fine. No, it's not on YouTube. It's currently only on Twitch. In my VOD, video on demand. So you can continue on the Twitch, and they will be. I had a problem yesterday. I don't know why it was interrupted into two parts, but nevertheless we also did like 3 missions yesterday. So I want to split them for the YouTube later. So first merge the problem with the Twitch stream. So it was interrupted. I will merge this point. I think already prepared, and then I want to find how to cut them into smaller videos on YouTube. But they are still scheduled. I already have. I think this will come somewhere in May, this mission, because we have a lot of in between the current stream and what is currently on YouTube. So I think the YouTube is just, let me check. On YouTube we just have released video was just passage through the Strait of Gibraltar. So even like before doing everything in Mediterranean. So this will take a couple of more videos and days to come to the same mission as we have. So yeah, this is important. Which is more important? YouTube is just like a backup, but it's still, there are still all the missions there, and they will be uploaded every day, but they are not yet like synced. So if you want to continue from yesterday, just watch it on Twitch.
Denkt alle an eure Ausbildung. Bleibt ruhig und konzentriert.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
So there is a fast attack craft, this MTB, motor torpedo boat.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
And yeah, I will take 2 of them as well. And let's just see who's there. I'm not sure, VM4N, if you watched it, but we yesterday launched, I think, 2 torpedoes using manually the TDC, launch lever and all the stuff. So it was really done on full manual. It was like on stationary target. There were 2 enemy freighters. It's getting a bit lighter. So there are 2 enemy
Herr Karoline, wir sind auf Seerohr.
freighters like broken after first torpedoes.
140 Grad.
So there are more of them. Alright. And then when we position our U-boat 90 degrees almost, we try to calculate like cooperation between the periscope information, TDC, torpedo control boxes, and also the sync computer which is above the tubes. So we try to do 1 or 2 torpedoes completely manually, and we did hit both quite well. Maybe the tanker wasn't the best one because it took, I don't know, a couple more minutes, maybe even an hour or half an hour, something like this to really sync, but yeah, we at least hit them. So this is 1-3 something, this is Corvette. Alright, so we will keep an eye on them. And then we have 333 and 347. 347, so there is fast attack craft somewhere there. Not seeing, maybe there. Maybe this one tiny bit. Really? Okay, so it was just rediscovered, not functional, yeah? Okay, that my information was wrong. I thought it was functional until this 1977. Yep. That's also possible. Three, 4, 8. So somewhere there should be a fast attack. I mean this MTB. Ah, there. Alright. So if all of them except Corvette identified, because with MTB it's simple. With Corvette not so. 136 somewhere there. We see the smoke, yes.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1,6, 1 Meter.
Alright, so this is really good. 160 is even like too deep from like pressure perspective. If we will have to sit on the bottom, then it's fine. Okay, nothing special happening, so let's leave Anton on the periscope.
Standseerohr besetzen.
And then we will see if they will come close or not. I will use just some time compression. Okay, so I'm not getting new info, new contacts, but let me check that because I'm still worried that they are getting at our position. So 3, 4, 4, 1. Okay, let's do 1, 3, 5 first. That's a Corvette. It's over there. Not visible. At least from the observation periscope, so that's good. And then we have 3, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2. Okay, so there is one there. 3, 5, 2, somewhere there. Very far. And the other one is 3, 4, 5. Again, very far. Okay, so we don't have to really care for now. I'll just use compression. Okay, currently there's only 2. I mean, Anton with the sailors. So one FTB is getting in front of us. Okay, it's gone, it's not visually visible, and then corvette 1, 2 something, so they are coming from our rear. Let me check that, if we see them. Now it's a day time because they already switched to normal light inside the U-boat. So 120. There should be corvette somewhere. Okay, we are picking it up tiny, very briefly, like now, but it's like too far away, so we don't have to care. Let's continue. They are still like parallel to us.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
That's the better one. It's tiny bit taller, so it's easier to see. 100 and something, yeah, 104. They are there.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 9 Meter.
Okay, the taking prisoners benefit is the same as giving the food to the survivors on their lifeboats, but it pays much better. So if you go to... Can I show you somehow? Nope, but I will just explain here. So we have this reputation, yeah? You have this green bar which goes from 0 to 100%, and as soon as you have 100% you get like main point from it, and then you can spend this point in missions and whatever. So if you give supplies to any lifeboat, if you can give them supplies, like, but you have to give them like full 10 units of food, even though it's only one sailor on the lifeboat remaining. In order to get full benefit, you have to give them 10 units of food, which the benefit is only 5%. So you have to do 20 lifeboats to get 100%, because it's like each lifeboat only 5%. If you take a prisoner, but you have to take only this valuable, which is a captain or an engineer or a pilot if you down aircraft, so all 3 of them count the same, you will get 30 points for reputation for each one of them. So you just need 4 of them and you are already over 100, yeah? 3 of them is 90. Oh, sorry, no. You get 15%, yeah. So, yeah. You have to do 3 boats to get 90, so, or 3 ships, because typically there are 2 of them on each. So, doing all 8, this is like 15, 30, so 60, 90, 120 if you do all 8. So you will get 1 point plus 20% more. But if you take them, if you will take just the sailors instead, captain or on top of the captain, just let's say you just down the one ship, you want to take as much as you can with you. So each sailor is something around, I'm not sure, it's not about like 5 points, 5%, I mean. Something like that, but captain, pilot, and the engineer are all 15 points, 15 percentages each. Okay, so this is not so close, but also not so far, and they are running like in parallel to us. I will go.
Tanks anblasen.
Yeah, let's surface,
10 Meter.
and let's see how it goes from live to deck perspective, bridge perspective. Okay, I wanted to close the snorkel. And wheels currently remain on electric. Our batteries are fine, so this shouldn't be any issue. At least for now.
Herr Karoline, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Perfect. Technically we can still... I know, it's fine. This is fine. I wanted to keep them like always on. Like assigned to let's say to me or someone, but I think it's not necessary. This is fully fine. So you see, we still have a Christmas tree for our departure in December, and maybe we'll return, I don't know, April, May. So we'll have a Christmas tree until then. Right, so where are they? They are somewhere there. Currently at 100 degrees, so right there. Not. We are on electric, so we are not even producing any smoke. And we are currently running 10 knots, which is their max speed. We do not see anything else there. Nope. Fine. So let's keep an eye on them. And I will use a tiny faster compression. You can check if they are getting closer or not. Maybe not. As you can see, there is a snow. It's not raining when it's like cold weather like now, but there is a snow. We can even enter the snowstorm. So this is like another aspect of this simulation here. We are on a really north coordinates, like latitude, longitude stuff. And then, first of all, the nights are nights are longer. So and the day is technically darker the whole time, because that's real. And we also have like not just the snow, not just the rain, but also snow. Just compare this one to the AAA title Red Dead Redemption. You probably played it, number 2. So there is a snow, but only when you play, like when you are there in the beginning of the game. It's literally like snowing and so on. If you come there later, when you have like I don't know, when you move to the camp somewhere south, let's say to Valentine or somewhere, and you return back to the north part, it's like minus 20 degrees, but if it's like such a weather, it rains. It's a AAA, a Rockstar game, yeah? This is tiny studio game, and they did it fully right. So I think it's like simulation-wise, this game is a gem. Unfortunately, we have this buggy situation now, but yeah, they will probably manage. Okay, so let's try to go this tiny bit faster. Okay, we lost sight of them because it's a storm. Let's see how the storm looks like. Snowstorm. This will be technically our daily bread almost. Such a weather like this. Then we'll do Arctic convoys next winter. So currently we are doing the Operation Drumbeat, but next winter in 1942 winter, so technically 11 months from now, we'll try to do Arctic convoys from the Norway base. So this will be like, in such a weather we'll try to find convoys, calculate torpedoes, engage them, and leave successfully. It's really going to be hard, but this is like a teaser for what's coming in December this year. I mean, in Cape time. Alright. And we'll switch to diesel now, because this is like completely fine.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
In such a weather we have to really just bump to each other. To have these like to get engaged.
Alarm beenden.
Perfect. So alarm is gone. The storm is still covering us. Our escape from North Labrador. The wind speed is 25 knots. It should be like super crazy on deck, on bridge. So let's check that. Because we had some troubles already with like 17 or something like that. But this is like over 20 knots now. The wind speed. It's really proper snowstorm. Is there going to be a wave above the bridge? About, like, I mean, over here. Sometimes we got water on top. Okay, it's windy, but maybe not as big waves. Maybe the water is shallow here. Let's check.
Die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel.
Ah.
1,0.
Quite shallow. And let's say you are just approaching Convoy in such a weather, and you try to use this U-boat seal optics. So this is what you see, yeah. And it's bouncy and so on. But okay. Yeah. Red Dead is also like I really enjoyed like the character animations and all the stuff around. It was like very well done, but unfortunately the weather wasn't as good.
Schadensbericht!
Oh,
Alarm! Auf
you just probably
Gefechtsstation!
what happened right now. Let's stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
We are maybe scraping the bottom already. Are we on like yeah, now they are telling me that we are on a shallow water. Shoals ahead. Yeah. Guys, why so late?
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Let's reverse.
Kleine Fahrt zurück.
Tiefe unter Kiel.
Yeah, 0 meters even. We are already on surface fully. We are not even like decks awash. Yeah, so let's try to find another road.
Zu Befehl, Herr Kommandant.
Hopefully we are not going stuck. This may happen. As we can't move at all.
Die Hebel sind
Schadensbericht!
ausgefallen.
What happened now? Engines are broken. Diesel engines, yes. Alright, so we can't move on diesel. Let me check the map because this is unprecedented situation. We had similar problems in Gibraltar when we tried to pass through, but not on like surface. And we already set course correctly, so I have no idea what's going on. So this is like 5 to 10 meters, so this should be alright. Let's go there.
Kurs setzen. Halbe
Not sure we will
Fahrt voraus.
manage. And we switch to electric.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln. E-Motoren besetzen.
Let's try to just... I know we will get some damage. But let's hope we will not get stuck fully, and then we will have to... I don't know what to do. If we are like not able to move anymore. Unfortunate. Technically, I set the course. I am the navigator. I am the captain. But I relied on the map data. Are we moving at all? 1 knot, 3 knots. Alright, we are moving a bit. Is it because of the waves? Maybe. And sometimes when the wave is lower, we are... No, we are probably stuck. We are already like on a side. Not looking good. I knew that there is like very shallow water, there are very shallow water like east of Canada, but I did not expect that we will like have really so huge problems. But we are at least still moving a bit. The problem is that we are already like going from side to side, which is typical for like running completely on like to get stuck like now at 0. Not sure if we can move at all now. Okay, we are still moving at least a tiny bit. Unfortunately that's going to continue for a while. If we will be able to even move away from that, I don't know. If not, that we are maybe done, we will have to reload, which I try to really avoid. But we have nothing more to do. We can't like...
Schadensbericht! Die Maschinen sind beschädigt.
So we have now lost both engines. Alright, so let's fix electric first. Repair electric engine.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
Maybe also give them damage control.
Hilfe gebrauchen.
Verstanden.
All three of them.
Erledigt, Herr Karoline.
They'll like try to get this one, like protect the U-boat from damage. And there is like there should be a deeper water at least here. So let's try to get there. We are already trying to move. Let's also oh no, let's not fix anything else for now.
Schadensbericht!
Yeah. Again. So let's fix them.
Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
Yeah, sometimes this is what's happening here. Not all the time, but sometimes it's like if you run on the very shallow water, that's the outcome. Alright, so we are fine. Let's check the sounder.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Alle Maschinen stopp!
This is like really shallow area. But I will try to get there. What about this line? Alright, so we should be able to continue
Halbe
now.
Fahrt voraus.
He will fix now the diesel engines.
Zu Befehl, Herr Kommandant. Diesel repariert.
And we switch to diesel.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Alright, so this should work.
Alarm beenden.
Alright, hopefully it's fine. So let's fix the other stuff. We will need that later anyway. Electric engine still. Yeah. Yeah. That's correct, Lagarovsky. We have technical issues already because the map background wasn't like proper. We had the same issue also in the, as I said, in Australia. I tried to find the road which was not so expected to be so shallow, and we anyway ran into shallow waters. Like really, we had to surface. Almost, just to Dexebush. Right, so this was fixed. Alright, then let's fix the observation periscope. So is it this one? No, it's completely broken, like fully. Okay, what is a good thing that Friedrich is I think a mechanic or salvager or something like that, skilled. So he's going to produce. We can already do that. So he will drop here as much scrap as he can to really fill both to 5 and 5 to 10. And Wilhelm will work on that. I will show you later. But let's first fix everything and then we'll do what I think should work. Okay, but let me check. If we'll go there and try to return, is there still a shallow water somewhere? Let's get maybe here then.
Kurs setzen!
This looks good.
Kurs
Here.
auf diese Koordinaten setzen!
So this path should work until we get to CD1, which is there. About this section should work as well. Okay. Let's fix first everything and then we will continue.
Luftzielseerohr repariert.
Alright, so now first torpedo tubes and bow room. Bow torpedo room.
Bugrohre wieder einsatzbereit.
Alright, so let's fix the torpedo tubes in the stern. We can now send a message. There is hopefully there are no enemy warships around, so we can send all of them in a queue. Okay, we did not had any leakage, which is fine, but at least a couple of broken equipment or damaged equipment. There was another patch today, patch 12. I did not check. I will probably do it tomorrow. Maybe there will be already patch 13 for this new version, but there was nothing for this, like these glitches which we had already on Type 7. These purple eyes and stuff. It wasn't like reported that they fixed it, so we have to wait until they do.
Hecktorpedorohr repariert.
This is going to be the craziest repair he probably ever did. If it's still a storm, I will check, but he's going to repair our conning tower. So he has to stay on, like, get onto deck in front, just behind the deck gun and fix it. So this is going to be the most scary mission, I think. It's still a storm. Let's follow him. We can't currently fix our main flag gun, this 43U, because in such a weather he will always just drop. As soon as there is some wave on this level, he will just drop. It's not too much damaged. Maybe we can try to assign him there later. This wasn't damaged? No, just the flag gun. Okay, I thought that there are higher waves, so it's not as scary mission. There is still some water on the deck, but we are not like getting submerged all the time, because if the water will be getting like to the tower, then both of us will be already like several times under waves. And it's just like some water on the deck. That was scary. Imagine that we would be in such a situation with enemy warships around. We'll be probably dead by now already. Yeah, I think there was really literally every day a patch. Maybe one day there was even like two patches. They did really a lot of patches, but still, it was probably too big chunk of the task they took. And they are now trying to firefight the situation. Right, so let's check if we can fix the 43U. The one there, the big one. Because there are not like huge waves. Was it possible to get struck by lightning on a, like, let's say even now, like if you are on a ship, let's say any merchant commercial ship, is it typically that it strike that can, I mean the lightning can strike it when they are on the open sea, or if it's like not a typical situation? Is it fixed? Ah, perfect. So he did manage. So now we have everything fixed. Perfect. So let's check the situation with the spare parts and the scrap. So let me check how we are looking currently. And let's ask him to drop some scrap. Okay, that's good. That's good, Lagarovsky. I did not check the reviews, to be honest. So we will need six spare parts, replacement parts. So we'll need 12 scrap from him. So let's ask him to bring it here. But only 12. He's carrying 37. I think it's already over limit like a lot. 370 kilos from 30. But that's the game, not me. So let's only take 12 of him. And let's make 6 of the scrap materials from it. Spare parts from the scrap. So it looks like this. He will drop it there. And then we ask our Wilhelm. He has another skill, because he is only one skilled on the whole U-boat, that he can make a scrap from fixing the things. And Wilhelm can now come to the workshop and make spare parts. So we'll use all these 12 scraps to make 6 spare parts, which is like very, very beneficial. That was, I was not so scared about this damage. Yeah, let's close. So, because I already knew that he's carrying much more scrap. I'm not saying that this is going to be not needed later, but at least for now it's fine. So he's going to work like one by one, all 6 of them. Okay, so checking our storage now, it should be everything, like we should have 10 again. And one empty space is there because there was a weather station, so we have 10 of them already. Works perfect. While we are here, let's resupply our galley as well. Alright, and now we can use the, hopefully, time compression without any major problems as before. What's the depth?
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Should be alright.
Tiefe unter
Ja.
Kiel, 1, 3, 6 Meter.
Den Deck an
eure Ausbildung. Bleibt ruhig und konzentriert.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Herr Karoline, wir wurden entdeckt.
Okay, we've been spotted
Seid
already.
unseren Mut zu testen, Männer. Auf
There are two of
Seerohrtiefe.
them. They have a couple of charges, so we have to be careful with that.
Zu Befehl, Herr Kommandant.
Okay, so he'll go on a command station, he will go on electric motor, he will go on a command station, and he will go for a depth steer station. I will take the scope, periscope I mean, yeah. We just mapped at them, probably. Where are they? Maybe the storm just stopped and we just jumped at them. So 229. 229 and 251. So 251 is there.
Herr Karoline,
We
wir
see
sind
them.
auf Seerohrtiefe.
229.
Bootführungsblick eingesteuert.
Okay, there are three of them. Okay, so we have to really make sure that we are not
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle
damaged
Tiefenmessung.
by the charges.
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung. Der Grund liegt tiefer als 150 Meter, Herr Karoline.
Alright, it's
Die
getting too
Messung ist
deep.
nicht präzise genug.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 188 Meter.
188, this is good. 188, we should be able to survive. Right. So let's see, 2523. Okay, so there are somewhere in this range between 230 and 250. So let's focus on 240 and check if they will come at us. There is one there. I'm not sure if they have a SDIC or not at all. They are really fast. Alright, so they are there. Nicely visible, not as before. This is 2-4, and then two of them are 2-6. So 2-6 they are over there. Alright, so these are further away. Let's check them. They are probably trying to find us, like visually, because we just dived and they have no SDIC, so they can't ping sonar to find us, which is very good information for us. If there will be a corvette with them, so corvette can provide ping, but probably not them. Or maybe they will spot us anyway. Let's go to 10 meters or 9. Let's do 10.
Tauchen auf 10 Meter.
To not
Aktuelle Tiefe
accidentally
5
breach
Meter.
the surface. And I can also get periscope a tiny bit higher than just above the waves, hopefully. Yeah. Let's focus on this one. I can then center on them.
10 Meter.
They are behind us, like both of them, and the third one is somewhere to our left. So let's check the 12, sorry, to our right, 153. 152, 153, somewhere there. Or we can even like disappear fully. Yeah, why not? Let's just go.
Auf maximale sichere Tiefe gehen.
And you can go with the blue light.
Auf Blaulicht schalten.
15 Meter.
They shouldn't hear us. So we can go like fast. At least we can try, because I don't remember I had really like this experience with these MTBs. If they can hear, if they can see, and so on. When we are submerged.
Meter.
Right. Let's see. And maybe with some time compression. Not far. Not like too fast compression. We're already at
160 Meter.
quite depth.
185 Meter. 185 Meter.
180
Right, so
190
they are like disappearing from like... Oh, okay. Let's keep this one. Okay, we have a new sea wolf. Herman. Let's check Herman. Herman, Poland. Very good, Herman. So let's specialize you for the silent running again. Herman, Poland. Perfect. And let's dress him according to his status now. Perfect. So I'll get the black half zip sweater and then also the side cap. So he's like ginger. So this is Herman. And let me check where is our Ulrich, our first sea wolf. So there is none of them here. Okay, we see the icon on top of his head still. Didn't cancel it. So this is our Herman, second sea wolf. Yes. And where is our... Ulrich, our first one. You have to remember their names. Where is Ulrich? Okay, I missed him somewhere. Doesn't matter. Not this door. This door. So the depth when the crew is tired, the depth is like a fast trigger to get there personally. So I will keep it a tiny bit longer so you can see maybe there will be another reaction, not just the sea wolf. Okay, here is the Ulrich. So Ulrich has a brown hair and Herman has a ginger hair. Alright, let's continue on this depth. And the stress level is rising fast.
Aktuelle Tiefe 195 Meter.
But some new personality can be revealed. Maybe Ulrich or Herman can still take over, like, react to that.
200 Meter.
Okay, maybe the alarm was cancelled, so now it's going down. It did not, or should still be triggered. Let's continue. Nope, it's just keeping 100, but okay, no problem.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Tanks anblasen. Auf Blaulicht schalten.
I think it's a red time.
Licht wechseln.
175 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 145 Meter.
And I wanted to show you how we surface, so let's
55
try to
Meter.
do that right now. If we go away like this.
35 Meter.
Does it work? Yes, it works. Alright. You see there is a surface already.
15 Meter.
I'm just going to show up. Okay.
Diesen Motor wechseln.
Karoline, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Alright, perfect. And the stress level should go down now. Already on surface. Alright, so we need
Dieselkompressor einschalten. Elektrokompressor einschalten.
Yeah.
Lenzpumpe einschalten.
Alright, so the MTBs have no means to find us, so they only see us visually, can track us, can come where we were, but since we dive, then they are completely blind. It's very good to know. So let's get away. Hopefully no more scraping.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause. Jawohl, weiter geht's.
Zeit für eine Auszeit. Jawohl, weiter geht's.
Alright.
Zielposition erreicht.
So now we can request resupply. I forgot to check if we need, but still, we can request it. Oops. So let's ask Haro to request the resupply. Yeah.
Funkspruch
Alright.
erhalten.
So we got coordinates. Let's get there.
Kurs setzen!
So we currently did the station, so like objective is to return to port, but we will not do that. We'll continue Operation Drumbeat while we are on at the US coast, or close to them.
Mastspitze. Kleine Gruppe.
Kla-
Peilung 0 Grad.
Why small group? There shouldn't be a small group. Are they under attack? There should be just one, or maybe there is another U-boat resupplying. I'm not sure how this is done by AI. Currently do not see.
Uboat, 355 Grad.
Okay, so the U-boat is there. It's only one. Type 14. Or type 14. That's the milk cow supply U-boat. We already were there. This is U391 or something like that, if I remember correctly. 91 should be there, but I'm not sure if it was 491 or 391. Yeah, 491. Okay, now the waves are a bit taller. They are not as crazy as they were on the Assassin's Creed, not Origins, the Odyssey from Greece. It was like the waves there were done very, very widely, like really crazy high. Okay, let's stop.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
Let's check our food situation, then we send a team there to resupply, and we continue with Operation Drumbeat in just a moment. Yep. Now we can also get 5 more decoys, because this is needed, especially when we are in a convoy. As you can see, we are running out of the... Let's drop this fully in. Running out of our food because they cannot resupply. They do not have these 3 articles, unfortunately. Lagarovsky, you mean the Assassin's Creed? Or which one? We are still too far.
Halbe Fahrt voraus!
Yeah, yeah. You know, they are like very similar to each other. I think, at least for me personally, the best one was Origins from Egypt. It was like, I would say, really well done. The Greece was like only visually very good, very well done for like the sea, and there was like the sea naval combat with these biremes, triremes, or I don't know how they are called, these Greek old vessels. Yeah, you can ram on with the like front, you can ram the other ships, you can fire from the deck and so on. But yeah, this was kind of nice, but the remaining
Alle
like
Maschinen stopp!
nothing special. Alright, let's send the delegation. Okay, so let's pick any of them. We can ask here. Survivors we do not have. So we'll get canned bread and they will probably take... Are we going to risk the cheese again? Yeah, let's risk a cheese again. Because we almost all the time had the cheese mold or whatever, but... Yeah. Refuel, yes, please. Okay, so we just load currently what we can. So they do not have a fish, they do not have a fruit, and they do not have nothing like vegetables or fruit, so it will be quite challenging to lose these vitamins from that. They have only meat, bread, and cheese. Okay. We'll manage. So it's already 21st of January. And now we are going to find a convoy. Or something like that.
Folgen Sie mir.
Bestätige.
Let's go there.
Kurs 2, 3, 9 Grad.
Yes, alright.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Wird
Right.
erledigt, Herr Karoline.
So now we will get to BB. This is the closest one.
Kurs
BB9
setzen.
again. As we did last time, yesterday. And we'll try to find a convoy. If not, then we'll just move around the coast. And do hydrophone checks regularly.
Karoline, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
No,
Augengeräusche, großer
large
Konvoi,
yeah,
Peilung
like BB9 99999, whatever this one. BB9999 is our entry sector and always finding a large convoy. Or at least some convoy. But they are already here, which does not count.
Augengeräusch, Handelsschiff, Peilung 10 Grad.
Because CC and BC are not part of the Operation Drumbeat anymore, so we have just entered it. So this is impossible, unfortunately. But this one is good.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
This one is currently still in the sector, and we should be able to intercept them. I mean, one ship there. So we'll do at least this, because I will mark it down to show you exactly. But this is like
Kurs setzen.
medium group,
Jawohl, Herr Karoline.
somewhere here, moving there, so completely away already in CC sector. And then the other one, the large convoy. This one, it's technically part of the large convoy anyway, so these are going like already away, unfortunately. But we will catch them. This is just medium closing in
Kurs
single
setzen.
merchant. If it's a tanker
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
with over 10,000 tons, then we will be lucky. Unescorted tankers are always the good news.
Tanks anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Karoline, wir sind aufgetaucht.
The town will be still dark, I think. It's 2 o'clock, yeah. It will be still dark. So let me help the crew visually. Okay, you already read the book about this franchise, alright. What was like the thing you were really most surprised about? Or more the most, I don't know how to say it. What was most interesting? Let's put it this way. Yeah, I see the smoke already there.
Alarm! Handelsschiff in Sicht! Peilung
Just the freighter.
345 Grad!
And from the look of it, just a small freighter. Yeah, it's nothing like big deal.
Kurs setzen!
Funktelegramm gesendet.
What's that? Is it Explorer? Hopefully it's not just like a couple of tons, like 2,000 or something. It looks like there is a third mast in the middle. So the one is there, the other one is there in the back, and the one in the middle is most likely there as well. So let's check that from like Ziel optic perspective. If this is right, and if this is Explorer class, they are only 2,800 tons. All right, better than nothing. If they can't shoot at us, so that's good, and they can maybe just follow our orders to evacuate. So at least 2,000 will be for free. Maybe, I mean, like from torpedo, shell, or ammunition perspective. Now we see the third mast with the cross section on top. And it's a Norwegian one, Anna Karolina. I think it's called Anna Karoline or Anna Karoline probably in English.
Alle Maschinen, stopp!
I have no idea how it's pronounced in the Norwegian. You can cancel alarm for now.
Alarm beenden!
Yep. They're already close enough. So yes, they evacuated. Perfect. Just send the crew there. Oh, Wilhelm is not tired. That's a miracle. Is it Anna or how it's pronounced? N-A-N-N-A. Anna. Because N would be like A-N only, eh? But A-N-N-A is probably Anna? I don't know. Karoline. Quite good name for a ship. Like that. So let's check what they were carrying. Hopefully not going empty. And let's give them supplies again. We can do bread because the bread is in a big supply on the milk cow, at least on the one which we used until now. And let's ask two of them. Clifford, John, you will stay with us, I don't know for how many more months, so brace yourself. Oh no, we can drop you on the milk cow, that's okay, yeah. That's okay, we can. He will leave us quite shortly. Alright, nothing to do there, so let's just check how the team is going, working, almost there. Okay, just lumber and iron ore, so nope. Don't need that. Yes, they are going down.
Sie gehen unter.
Where are the prisoner stores? Okay, so they are not like prisoners like in a cage or a cell or something. They are living normally with us on the U-boat. They have no guns, nothing to do, and there is always someone really. There is like shifts, yes, so there is no. The U-boat is never like not guarded or something. So they sleep here normal like a sailors. They eat normally from the kitchen and so on. So yeah, from the galley. I can find them. They are really like even physically present in the game. They most of the time use either the bow torpedo room for sleeping or this crew quarters here. Let's check. Maybe mainly this one. This is one of them. It's not dressed like our sailors. And this is another one. So they're really physically in a U-boat with us. Alright, one down, still a lot to do. So let's find another convoy or something. Convoy would be nice. Let's go 50,000. Yeah, somewhere there.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Folgen Sie mir.
And on the Type 2, if you play the game on Type 2, the prisoners even like, discipline is low as we know, the prisoners really like climb to the bridge and then climb inside. I think here, I'm not sure, I will have to check on the Type 7 because I wasn't sure if they are really physically getting into the U-boat, I mean. But at least on Type 2 it was
Tauchen auf
functional.
50 Meter.
And even they help, you see one of them was already running, so they help with diving. This is one of them as well. Because when we dive, then many sailors move to the front, as you already have seen, to make it like heavier, so to sink faster. Not sink, sorry, to dive faster. Just be careful, we are not going to sink. So this is really like, even such a detail was done in the game. Yeah, it's really good. And as soon as we are like fine, then they return to their posts. One by one, yeah. That's Herman. Yeah. Herman is a ginger. Or kind of like ginger. It's hard to say in this light. Alright, so let's see.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
E-Motoren wechseln.
Or
50
let's hear.
Meter.
Let's do 100
Tanks
there.
anblasen. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Karoline.
Erledigt, Herr Karoline.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Since we still have a daylight, I will first check visually, not to dive
Aufgetaucht.
without any benefits if they are close by. Is there anyone close by? Nope. So this is the direction to our La Rochelle base. But this will take another couple of weeks there and back, so we will continue here. Without any break. Technically, the crew will stay a couple of months really on the sea, so no, like, touching the solid ground, except the team which was installing the weather station. They already did it like in, I don't know, after 20 something days. So they were lucky to really touch the solid ground. Okay, nothing in front, hydrophone.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Meter.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
50 Meter.
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff.
Okay, so one
350
single
Meter.
merchant again.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Currently here, interception point there. Alright, so they are a bit slower than us, which is good. Hopefully a bigger freight, not just like Empire class or type.
Anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Karoline, wir sind aufgetaucht.
It's getting dark again. We should still catch some last lights of the day. Let's see. Last light of during day. Sorry, it was another tail. Already, yeah, already after sunset. Okay, do we see something? Let's go to my platform. My lookout. We are probably still too far. Oh, we see them.
Handelsschiff in Sicht.
There's another Empire Explorer, unfortunately. So nothing special. Yeah, they are probably like letting them go unescorted because it's like not much really. Oh, this is only 6,000, so 2 or 3 times better than last time, or 2.5 times. Alright, so 6,000 plus 2,000, we are still not over 50, I guess, doing even the second one. Okay, so let's get there. Let's readjust our collision course. Ship spotted, yes, send a message. So, since we know exactly the locations,
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
already a
setzen.
tiny bit faster than expected before. But okay, we'll manage.
Funktelegramm gesendet. Schornsteinrauch. Peilung. 310 Grad.
Kurs setzen.
Right. Getting there pretty fast. Time compression is a little well done on this simulator. Okay, there are some side effects, unfortunately. But like, other than that, it's freaking quite fine. Yeah, they are there. This way, yeah. Is it still snowing? It's snowing again, just slightly.
Es wird nicht einfach, aber wir haben schon Schlimmeres überstanden. Lasst uns ruhig bleiben.
Yeah, they spotted us, they raised alarm, but it's all what they can do. An Empire Explorer class. And they also follow our orders, so we have another one for free. Wilhelm is not tired, again, a miracle. This was a British flagged one. I forgot to check their name, but we'll do it just a second later. Those Empire. Let's check that. Empire treasure. Oh, do they have a treasure on the on board? This wouldn't be bad. We could just drop it to our U-boat. I mean, milk cow U-boat, and then be fine with that. All right. Be rich again, because I think we got a couple of really quite good money from one Polish freighter carrying gold bars and pressured items. Okay, so let's give them supplies again. And take two of them again with us. So Lagarovsky is written here. So reputation plus 15% points, or 15%, 5%, sorry. Only, so this is really when you give them supplies, they're grateful and get reputation plus 5% only. And let's finish the search. Nope, just grain. It's also treasure, if you are hungry. But not the gold stuff. Right. So let's move to another one. Let's continue getting closer to the coast, because I expect maybe they will copy coast.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Yeah.
Alarm beenden.
Okay, so we have them. Do we have 50,000 already? Nope, just 530 more. And then we will get at least first level. But still, as I said, not counted, because we will have to return.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Alright, almost there. Nighttime, even a fog. Or is it a fog, or this is a cloudy weather? I don't know. Maybe just cloudy.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
E-Motoren wechseln.
45 Meter.
Tanks anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Herr Karoline, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Alright, so it's a bright day again. So let's give it a chance. Maybe we'll spot something before we do hydrophone.
Tauchen auf 10 Meter.
10 meter only, so this is quite shallow water then, or is it not?
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle
Ups.
Tiefenmessung. Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
If you are diving for hydrophone into 10 meters, it will be really
Tiefe unter
shallow.
Kiel,
Yeah.
2 Meter.
Alright, so this is shallow water already. Nice.
5 Meter.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln. Tanks
No.
anblasen.
No contacts.
Auf
Let's
Dieselmotoren
continue.
wechseln.
Herr Karoline, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Zielposition erreicht.
We did 100 miles in a day. I mean, from dawn to dusk, and hopefully we'll still see some light and maybe spot someone. Yeah, it's going down. It's technically sunset will happen maybe in. Okay, it's already 1946. I was expecting to have already dark based at the time, but okay. We move south a bit from the Canada weather station position. Nope, nothing.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Das hier ist gut, aber es ist nicht dasselbe.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
E-Motoren wechseln.
45 Meter.
Tanks anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln. Natürlich, Herr Karoline.
Herr Karoline, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Zielposition erreicht.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Okay, we have something.
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung.
Again, single merchant closing in.
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff.
2 of them,
Peilung.
nice.
Jawohl, Herr Karoline.
So one is here,
45 Meter.
closing almost directly. Okay, not directly, but closing in. This is fast. Because we have to do 30...
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung 15 Grad.
Kind of mixture of the ships, probably. Let's check the other one.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Too stationary.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Okay, that's strange, they are not moving. Alright, let's mark them down.
50
Probably
Meter.
somewhere here. Let's check again.
Kurs setzen. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Somewhere here. And the other one is there, closing in.
Kurs setzen. Wird
This one is
erledigt, Herr
somewhere
Karoline.
here and closing in there.
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff.
And we have a next
Peilung
one.
125 Grad.
So this location seems to be
45 Meter.
Bestätige.
more busy. This one is going there. Okay, so the one that is stationary, we could return to them later. We know roughly probably where they went, or maybe they just stopped, I don't know. This one moves south, but it can still turn around the coast because there are still there. So current course is somewhere like this, but maybe they will just turn there. So we will go first for them. Let's do 30 miles and then realign
Kurs auf
everything
diese
again.
Koordinaten setzen.
Yeah, that's probably
Betrachten
safer.
Sie es als erledigt, Herr Karoline.
Okay, but 3 merchants, unescorted,
Auf
Hopefully-
Dieselmotoren wechseln.
unarmed, like C3s and...
sind aufgetaucht.
Zielposition
Okay, let's do hydrophone again.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Horchraum besetzen. Auf
So, we
E-Motoren
have first
wechseln.
one.
Schraubengeräusch, Handelsschiff. Peilung
Bestätige.
35 Grad.
Currently here, moving
Schraubengeräusch, Handelsschiff.
there.
Peilung 335
That's maybe the new one. It's probably
45
behind
Meter.
before. Then the second one,
Kurs setzen.
somewhere
Natürlich, Herr
here,
Karoline.
getting there. So this may be the one before. Yeah, so I think the one moved there, as I was expecting to just turn around the coast. This is the new contact.
Schraubengeräusch, Handelsschiff.
One more.
Peilung 215 Grad.
Jawohl, ich
This
kümmere
one
mich
is
darum.
currently around here. Moving. So they are moving.
50
The
Meter.
stationary targets are moving now. Alright. So let's do following. This ship is not fast, at least from the look of it. And it will continue. If it goes for Halifax, then it's maybe not going to work. But if it goes further south, then we can intercept it later. We'll continue next to the coast. This one moves straight to east, so this is fast one. And this will be the second target. So let's do first them. I mean this ship. Then this one or two ships. This is... what's the information about them? Is it still one? It's still one only. Okay. So let's do them.
50 Meter.
And the one which was going this direction is lost currently. We don't know where it is. It was there. But now it's not visible. The one went there. The one we lost. Yeah, let's do them first.
Kurs setzen. Wird erledigt, Herr Karoline.
Ah, we have a fourth one, so maybe we still have them.
Peilung 315 Grad.
Betrachten
So
Sie es
this one
als
is somewhere
erledigt, Herr
around
Karoline.
here and moves there. Yes, so this is the one which was there before. And this goes around the coast probably. Let's still continue with our main
Kurs auf
idea.
diese Koordinaten setzen. Bestätige.
This is 50 miles, this is 15, so maybe do the 15 first. We'll get... They do 33, we do 50.
Kurs setzen.
No, this one.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Karoline.
This one. They do 12, we do 15. So I think they'll be somewhere there. Still interested. Okay. Yeah. This is close one.
Tanks anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Pretty busy.
Sind aufgetaucht.
Or they should be already visible. Where are they? I mean, even for the crew. Hopefully we did not lost them, or we haven't lost them, or how to say. And they are there. Perfect. Quite close.
Alarm. Küstenschiff.
Dafür
Ah,
haben
it's
wir
just
trainiert.
like...
Wir werden das gemeinsam durchstehen.
It's like 2000 max. Around that. How it's called? Coaster. Yeah, that's the name in English. Coaster. So do we have more than one type of coaster? No, we still have only NA1, so this info is completely wrong data. This is it, so it's like 2.2 thousand. And they could have a gun. There is like a platform at the rear, and maybe one in front as well. I'm not sure if the NA1 has any deck guns, but I think there will be another coaster later on, which probably this gun or something like something. That they have guns. Let's try to intercept them for now. And then we rush to the target, which is already leaving the area.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay, so we can clean this line, and we can clean this line. I think. Yeah, I think yes. This one is somewhere there now. But we first will catch them.
Alle Maschinen
We
stopp.
still do not know their name. Maybe they have no name. Coaster. They are just coaster. Can we... Okay, so they are not going to fulfill our request, so he will go for the deck
Deckgeschütz
gun.
besetzen.
I mean, Anton with the crew. With 3 sailors. They are already getting in position, so we don't have to even move. Or we can slightly.
Ruder mittschiffs.
Because we are firing high explosives and not to get the same situation we had some time ago when our...
Herr Karoline, feindliche Schiffe
I think it was a Dietrich or someone was killed by a shell shock.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle. Herr
So,
Karoline,
yes, it will be loud now.
Auf dieses Schiff zielen.
Feuer!
Firing quite okay.
Halten.
That should do it. High explosives should cause fire. But the crew still can extinguish it, yes, they can still put it down. Or put it out, I think. To be correct. Yeah. There is fire spreading, alright. So should
Alle
work.
Maschinen stopp.
How many shells we shot? Was it 5 or less? Let's even stop alarm now.
Alarm beenden.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Natürlich, Herr Karoline.
Did I forgot to take captain from the one before? I think I did. Forgot. Deck gun. 5, exactly. Alright. Okay. As I said, it's not important to... to really get any more reputation points. This is completely fine for now. So 5 shells and hopefully they will sink. That's not bad, we can still resupply. Yeah, they are just going to burn down. Alright, so let's get there.
Kurs 307 Grad. Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
So Operation Drumbeat, guys. You think you are safe near the US coast, yeah?
3 Meter.
Yeah, but we are not, we are here as well. Right, let's get there.
Kurs 0 Grad.
They should evacuate soon because they can sing with that. It's not game, guys. Don't lose your lives burning on a ship. Makes no sense to really stay there and try to fight the fire. You are not going to win that fight. And we still can fire a few more shots anyway. Yeah, not it spent.
Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff.
Nice. Alright, so I think there should be only one lifeboat from this small coaster. So give them supplies and take them with us. Victor and Ron. Alright, so I forgot to take the other captain. Yeah, you see they also came to the deck, and then they are going, or to the bridge. They are going in, so it also works on Type 7. Alright. Let's leave the area.
90 Grad. Steuerbord.
They are sinking in a moment. We could check also the wreckage when they really sink.
Kleine Fahrt zurück.
Okay, let's check. Our next target should be somewhere there already.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Are we going to crash or not? Yeah, should be fine. How deep was the water? I forgot to pay attention. 53 meters, alright.
Ja!
Alright. NA1. 2,200. No, so now we are definitely over 50,000. So the first objective of the Operation Drumbeat is finished. As you can see right here. This is done. I have no idea what's the second one, and we will not return to Europe because this will be like waste of precious time. So we will just continue operation here. Alright. That was easy. 5 shells. Anton is a gunner, so he should know where to fire exactly on each ship. Okay, that's discipline. Yeah, we know that.
Herr Karoline, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
Not sure if we should do hydrophone right now because they could be in our blind spot. But let's. Okay, it's a bright day, so let's check visually first if we spot any trace of them. Yeah, yes, they are ahead of us, perfect, because this is like what I showed last time, so this is a bigger smoke here, it was smaller smoke there, and even smaller, so it's like a trace smoke, and you can see where the ship should be or supposed to be right now. It's maybe 2 ahead of us, but at least we have the like confirmation that they passed through this section. I think they're already there behind the antenna at the moment. How to position ourselves, something like this. Yeah, they are there.
Kurs 9,2 Grad.
Alright. So let's speed up a tiny bit. I mean also our U-boat,
Große Fahrt voraus.
our speed. And also time compression. Yeah, we already see them.
Mein Tagwerk ist getan. Schornstein. Mein Tagwerk ist getan. Alarm! Handelsschiff in Sicht. Heilung.
Alright, so it's a freighter Empire.
Bleibt ruhig und konzentriert.
I see only 2 masts and a small thing at the end, so what's that? I think it's just the Empire Bell because of the small black tube or whatever this is. So let's assume, again, we are here to assume many things. Let's assume this is Empire Bell. This will be 3000 tons. Alright then. Are we still in the sector, which counts? Yes we are, so let's do that.
Kurs setzen.
Herr Karoline, wir wurden entdeckt.
Keine Panik.
So they send a message that they're under attack.
Funkspruch
Sarniadoc.
erhalten.
Sarniadoc. I have no idea how to pronounce this. We do not get the name yet, but we get the message line from the radio. Yeah, now we see the same name. Okay, we are already running too fast, so let's slow down. Or let's stop and
Alle
send.
Maschinen stopp.
Let them know that we are going to sing anyway. Their tiny Empire Bell ship. Sarniadoc. Sarniadoc. No idea. Okay, they evacuate, that's more important. Okay, Wilhelm is tired. Finally. So let's give him 1 coffee, if this is enough. There it is. Okay, perfect. So we send him, and let's send Felix and Haro with him. Right, let's check. And in the meantime, give them supplies again. And invite 2 of them to join our U-boat again. Invite on board Terry and Samuel. Oh, both are Percivals, maybe they're brothers. Nice. Both survived the war. At least for now. Yeah, they are here on the bridge and then they are going inside. Fine. Let's do the search. Okay, this we don't need at all, so we'll just kettle them again. So this was done. And then there are maybe 2 of them moving there, so let's just get there somewhere, like there.
Kurs setzen.
Let's do hydrophone check later.
Halbe Fahrt voraus. Alarm beenden.
Höhenbruch. Sie sinken.
Yeah. So they sang, we have 54,000 already.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Yeah. Hi Kiwi, how are you?
Zielposition erreicht.
Okay, there is a storm, so we won't be able to do hydrophone any meaningful way. So let's try to
Kurs setzen.
estimate the
Jawohl, Herr
course
Karoline.
somewhere there. Let's try to get there.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Bestätige.
Herr Karoline,
Now,
wir sind aufgetaucht.
hopefully they
Jawohl,
are
Herr Karoline.
still not yet, oops, not yet there.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
If we miss them, we miss them. Yeah, that's the situation. They should be in front of us somewhere. Yeah, nice to hear that.
Zielposition erreicht.
Yeah. You have like this bouncy up and down view on the sea, yeah?
Kurs
Yeah, I
auf
know
diese
that, yeah.
Koordinaten setzen.
Because I probably missed them. Oh, no, this is just low discipline. Yeah, we missed them. So unfortunately, two of them escaped our effort. Let's do hydrophone check just in
Tauchen auf
case.
50 Meter. Horchraum besetzen. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
45 Meter.
Tanks anblasen.
Right, so let's get
Auf Dieselmotoren
somewhere
wechseln.
there.
Herr Karoline, wir sind aufgetaucht.
This one was
Betrachten Sie es
moving.
als erledigt, Herr Karoline.
The one which moves north we already intercepted. We intercepted the one moving east. Those two moving east we lost. So I think this one moves south, which we maybe can pick up in our next hydrophone here. Alright, let's do that.
Zielposition erreicht.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe.
Yeah, we are picking
Auf
something.
E-Motoren wechseln.
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff. Peilung
Bestätige.
275 Grad.
This is high-speed merchant,
50 Meter.
probably going like straight east.
Schraubengeräusch. Handelsschiff.
Probably.
Peilung 110 Grad.
This one is medium closing in,
Großer Konvoi.
and we have a convoy.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
45 Grad.
This one goes there around for now. Then we have a convoy. Where is it? Here. Convoy is currently
Kurs setzen.
moving from around
Betrachten Sie es
here,
als erledigt, Herr Karoline.
there. At least now. And then we have the
25
fast,
Meter.
high
Kurs
velocity
auf diese
target
Koordinaten setzen.
somewhere
Bestätige.
here. Oops.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Natürlich, Herr Karoline.
Let's assign him 2 sailors.
Bestätige.
Let's get just tiny bit there. Let's do
50 Meter.
13
Jawohl,
miles.
ich kümmere mich darum. Tanks anblasen.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 280 Grad. Aktuelle Tiefe.
Okay, there are
30
two of them.
Meter.
Just pause quickly. 2 convoys. So one convoy is here
Kurs setzen. Jawohl, Herr Karoline.
and moving there. Alright, so that's not bad to get there. Yeah, we'll do that.
10 Meter.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Karoline, wir sind aufgetaucht.
And we do not want to intercept them like from the side. Let's go like there
Kurs
and
auf diese
there.
Koordinaten setzen. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Karoline.
This should do. Let me check if we can see something already. And also let's check our food situation. Okay, this we do not have. Let's put everything there. So we'll have one empty space for the new food from supply ship. And as soon as this is eaten, we will put there a cheese. Yeah. Alright. So we can stop already. Yeah. So let's have visual confirmation that the convoy is somewhere close by. Yeah, they are there. There are smokes there, let me show you. So our trip was... Yeah, the weather is really calm today. Like really very nice. See, like the ocean is almost like a flat... It's not a mirror yet, but it's like very flat anyway.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
How to position our U-boat? Are they already?
Unter Kiel 1.
It's only 144 meters here.
Meter.
Also not so bad, to be honest. Let's go there already. Let's turn.
Kurs 2, 3, 7 Grad.
But then now I think they are moving more left. So our original idea was probably better. Because from the look of it, we'll now intercept them from the side again. Yeah, let's correct it. So yeah, this should work quite okay. What's the time? Time is already 19:25, so we expect some
Kurs auf
darkness
diese
coming in
Koordinaten setzen.
quite soon. Let's get there and now realign if everything is still as we expect to be. Almost. But there are a lot of them. Oops. This way. Right, so let's see. We have 1, 2, 3 visible, I mean, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 smoke columns currently. There are probably some like maybe behind them as well. Maybe like doubled. But the surface like flat as we have not seen for days or weeks or months even. It's a very calm weather. What's the wind speed? Oops. What's the wind speed currently? Just 3 knots. Nice.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
It's quite shallow because the ping was immediately returned. By the way, it's already January 26th, but we still have a Christmas tree because we left La Rochelle before Christmas, so we celebrated Christmas on our journey to US coast. And now we are going to keep it until we return, and we are not going to return any soon. Oh, that's not looking bad. Okay, it's a different type. Okay, I think it's just like a variation, but no, I think we have now, let me show you. We don't have T5s anymore, we have only one loaded. Then we have T1, T3, T3, and then we have 3 T5s in a storage because we were resupplied by Uboat and I do not have T5s like all the time. So a couple of T3s, couple of T1s. T1 is steam powered, so you can manage you can adjust the speed. And T3 is electric torpedo, so you have a fixed speed, same as T5. So T1s are only thing which we have 3 of them, so we can adjust speed on 3 of them. The rest is fixed. Alright. Still a bright day, it's almost 8 o'clock in the evening, January, but somehow it's still a bright day. Okay, I think this one with the time was changed in the new version, that there are time zones. And is this a German time? If so, then the night will come here a bit later because we are like 1000 kilometers west. Or 1000 miles west, so I think the night time or the sunset will be a couple of hours later. I'm not sure what time it is on. Is it already adjusted for a time zone or not? I don't know in this version. No clue how it was done. Alright, so we are getting into position. Yeah, looks fine. 3 cables and then 10 left to face them. Yeah, probably still correct. Or maybe we can turn already.
90 Grad. Steuerbord.
We can already even slow down
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
because we are also quite visible. Okay, not from this distance, but we are also going to. Let's still continue.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
We can't see the big ship from our positions. So that they can't see our small U-boat from their positions anyway. So yeah, this is going to be quite a fight. But it's shallow water still. So if we are forced to dive, we can technically dive until
Kurs 2, 3,
the
7 Grad.
bottom. So somewhere there should be the
Kurs
main
2, 5, 5 Grad.
center of them. Alright, but this will be a tale for another day again. So we won't engage it today. And let's do this. Nope. Let's do that. Thank you for watching.